Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of Ragnamod 7. I'm Katiana. Hope you are having a great evening. My Nebraska Cornhuskers held on by the skin of their defensive team's teeth, taking a 14-7 victory over Rutgers University. I did not get to watch the Vanderbilt upset of Alabama, which sounds like it was an incredible game. And I'm currently watching the gamecast of the Royals playing the Yankees. It is currently 4-3 Yankees after the bottom of the fifth inning. They've been trading 2 runs apiece the past 3 innings, so it's like, yeah, no pressure, no pressure. I'm just happy to see the Royals back in the playoffs after a decade. So, anywho, we have a lot to get to, so we need to get started. I was a very busy beaver today, and I have many things to show you. As promised, I got to work on fixing some of the automation issues that we've been having, and I need to show you all what I have gotten done. And then we are going to work on catching up with JC in alchemistry, because he has a lot more done than I do. So, when we were working last stream, we were having issues with our metallurgic infuser because I only had one machine and it was trying to do all the things and it could not do all the things, and so it was getting confused. So I have expanded my metallurgic infuser from 1 to 4. Each one is its own separate entity. I have split the patterns up to the various components depending on what their infusion thing needs to be. So like this one over here is redstone, and this one over here is diamond dust, and this one over here is refined obsidian dust, and this one over here, I don't actually have anything in it yet, but I'm ready to finish it up once I know what it is needed for. So, I have tested it all. It works, which is the important part. But, so, all of that is taken care of. All of the various pieces and parts of the metallurgic infuser is in good working order, and that makes me very happy. Over here, we are still producing our collection of molten cores. We're up to 271,000. I'm getting a big ton of those ready to add to our collection over here. What else? Oh, so I've also added more wireless connections. I'll show you where those go to here next. So those are to the alchemistry and the create areas. So first we'll go over to the alchemistry area. Hop on over here. Drop down over here. Okay. So I warned you the room was going to be different. It's a little different. Hello, Greg. Hello, District. How are you guys doing? So the room is different. Yeah. So you'll notice all of my elements are gone. I moved all of the drawers as I promised I would. They're gone. So they're all over here. I actually had to make another path out to get to them because things got a little busy. So they are all out here. I tried to group them by color, but I'm so far having lots of the cyan, and so that didn't work because I couldn't get it into a like rectangle-y shape thing that would work with my storage controller. So this is roughly rectangular like, and I still have them grouped by color mostly, except for this cyan. and then I have all my skullish ones up over here. But I wanted the storage controller here in the middle for a reason, because over here I have expanded the multi-blocks for the essences. And it's not pretty, but we have now a fire, an air, a water, a earth, and an abjuration essence multi-block all going to town, and they are all hooked up to a wireless transceiver to go into the system. So I can go to my tablet and look at Essence, which is not typed that way. So I have 132,000 fire essence. I have 98,000 abjuration essence. I have 99,000 air essence. I have 98,000 earth essence. And I have 99,000 water essence. So I noticed there's a little tiny bit of lag with all of these running. So I think I'm going to get to like 100,000 was sort of the number I had in my head. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but that's sort of the number I had playing in my head. And then I'll take the items off and let them sit idle, and if I find I need more, I can plop the 3 things on and we'll be fine. The nice thing about having the connection to the network is I can then use that to run a connection over here and connect my other machines. So I have the 2 dissolvers, which are kind of hiding over here, and one of the liquefiers. But then I'm like, well, do I want 750,000? Okay, dude, I don't have like infinite storage. Grinch is gonna yell at me if I fill his barrels up with all of these essences. So I'm like, I'm trying to keep it at a reasonable number, and then, like I said, if I find I need more, I'll put them back on. But I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. But I'm like, do I want to run a cable all the way around over here? So I ended up putting another wireless here. And after eventually getting them to connect, I didn't have any problem having a second alchemistry one. So I have 2 receivers with 1 broadcaster to alchemistry. So that was nice. I was able to get that to work. And so these are connected to my 2 multi-blocks. So I am now able to pull up and do recipes for doing things out of the multi-blocks. So if I wanted to do no, it's not that, it's this. So if I wanted to do a recipe for nihonium, I have a recipe for that. If I wanted to do a recipe for seaborgium, I have a recipe for that. Well, why do I have recipe for those? I'll show you that part next. But I'm like, this all is set up so that everything can run through my tablet, which is very, very handy. The other thing I did is over here, this connection is connected to a storage bus on the back of the storage controller so that all of these drawers are readable by my AE2 system. So as I add drawers in there, I will have to use my configuration tools and my linking tools to make sure that they continue to get added to the system and are still part of the network. But that way, all of those different things, I won't have to keep pulling things out of drawers and running them over to the machine and running around adding the machines and stuff like that. That will be very, very handy. One thing I'm worried about is running out of room because this is almost full already. And I'm like, how am I going to automate the multi-block when this gets full? I don't know the answer to that, actually. As I haven't run into that problem before, as I really don't want to build another multi-block, because these are work. So, very happy with how all of that turned out, to say the least. That was a very... I could put a provider on the other side of the barrel. Well, I could do that, but then wouldn't it want to put things into this barrel? It's, oh no, I could put it over here. I could put it on this side of the barrel. That's true. I could do the same thing over here. I could put it on the left side of the barrel. That should work. Good call. We need a provider that has more room, because these do not have a lot of room. There. And you can use a wrench to make them directional. Ooh, I did not know that. That is a good piece of information. Very handy. Okay, so I prioritize getting all of those done because one of the important tips for working on the process down here in, we had gotten the unpredictable dust, which we need for this whole process of making chaotic dust and chaotic liquid and our tiny chaotic fragment. It says, yes, it's tedious, yes, it takes some time, but it can be automated. I'm like, oh, sweet mother of God, we've got to automate these before I lose my mind. So, how many check marks do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I lost count. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then this one I'm hoping we can finish tonight would be 17. So I'm at 16. I'm hoping I finish Forbidden and Arcanus tonight. Yes, you are getting closer. I think Forbidden and Arcanus has got... I'm only got the materials for the upgrade left, and I believe I have the materials now to do it. So you're at 13. Nice. So yeah, I should be able to get 17 there tonight. And a bunch of these that are left is a bunch of crafting. So I'm hoping maybe there's some of these that are literally just crafting. I might be able to knock a couple more of those out, and then it's a bunch of them is like alchemistry is just making the elements. So I just need to sit here and add, rip apart, add, rip apart, add, rip apart, and then we'd get the alchemistry one. Unless there's one that's particularly difficult. We'll have to see. But that is what I'm hoping. So, Grinch assisted me today, before the football game, at getting the setup for making automation of the unpredictable dust. So, first thing we needed was a setup here, which may be easier to see it from up here. So, this setup here, which just fell inside. So this setup here is making the doubt mixture. So I've got three hopper botany pots. They have the seeds of doubt in them. The seeds go in there, it gets squished, it dumps the seed of doubt out, it puts them in this big giant tank, which rolls down over here and gets stored in the ultimate tank here, which is connected to a storage bus, which is connected to a wireless transceiver, so it is connected to the system, so I can see how much I have. I two-stepped it because I wasn't quite sure if the storage bus would connect to this. Create can be a bit finicky with some things, and so I was like, will it, won't it? And I'm like, well, I know it connects to these, so I thought I'll just drain the doubt into one of these, and then I know this will read, and so we've got a little two-step connection here. So I'm up to 32,650 millibuckets of doubt fluid, and I have a ton of seeds of doubt in storage, so I can just dump a ton of the seeds into these three hoppers, and I'll have a ton more of the doubt mixture in inventory. Then over here, I have 3 mixers. There is a bunch, okay, a lot of blaze cakes in here to keep the machines all going. Probably need a way to stop it from keeping them fed, because I don't want to waste 20,000 blaze cakes if I'm not operating. But these are set to make the 3 strange mixtures. So this one, I believe I did them in order. So that one's strange. This one is sickening, and this one is questionable. I think that's right. I think that's right. So when they make one, they get thrown onto the conveyor belt in the back. That throws them back into this chest, or sorry, that barrel, and that barrel dumps them into that pattern provider, which puts them into the system. Just in case I need one of the individuals for something. This one on the end combines them all together into the unpredictable dust. So, if I want to make a unpredictable dust, chances are I have a bunch of the materials already. There's a few I have to make. So like cobalt, I need to melt the ores down to get the cobalt. And then some of these I'll have to melt tin to get the tin. But the rest of them I have on hand already from earlier crafting, so it shouldn't take too long for this to make me one. So I'll hit start. Come up here like trying to get all of them in view. There. Now it worked this afternoon. It's going to take a little bit because it's currently running through the fusion machine over at Alchemistry, making the nihonium, the tennessine, the rutherfordium, the seaborgium, the meitnerium, and the fluorovium. Nice. That's something else we did today. We took the automated diamond production offline. We are still making yes. These element names are a bunch of long complicated words that are very hard to pronounce. But we took them offline because the compressed coal balls that go into making diamonds is also a singularity we need for endgame. So rather than set up another production line for them, we just turned our diamond production off and are now feeding them directly into the system so they can just accumulate there slowly while we work our way towards actual end game. So unfortunately, the alchemistry multi-block does not have any type of speed upgrades on it, and I haven't made time in a bottle yet, so I can't go over there and speed it up. So we just have to be very patient while it is the making the things and the stuffs. Oh, the other thing is you'll notice my tablet looks different. I upgraded it from just a regular crafting terminal to the universal terminal. So it is a crafting, a pattern access, and a pattern encoding terminal, which I didn't realize you could do. But I noticed that District was using one on his stream. I don't know if it was on FTB Skies or on Ragnamod 7, but I'm like, wait, how are you doing all these fancy things? And he's like, because your terminal can be made to do this. And I'm like, how do you make your terminal do that? It was on Ragnamod. And I'm like, I want to be able to do that. So I made sure that I did that today and got that upgrade in place. And I love it. It is very nice to be able to make it is to be able to be standing in front of a machine and realize, oh, I need this pattern, and I can just pull my tablet up and ding 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 over to the pattern writer and write the pattern up and throw it into the pattern provider, all right from in front of the machine, which could be anywhere in the world or another dimension. And I'm like, oh, this is super nice. I'm liking this very, very much. Um, where are we going with the crafting and the thing? Oh my gosh, why are these things still going? Oh, I know why these things are still going. These are slowly working their way through. I bet I didn't put any coal in that machine. Yep, I didn't put any coal in the... I know the minute I leave here, these things are gonna run. I'm gonna leave here, the machines are gonna run, and we're gonna miss all the fun and excitement. Dang it. Those things have been stuck all afternoon while I was watching the football game. Because you got stuck. Waiting for fuel. Here. Now do you feel better? Sure do. Great. Get off the ceiling. Get off the ceiling. Go, 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 go. Okay. Back over here. Okay, the Krypton is done. Oh, no, it's not. It's down here. It moved. 1, 2. Oh, sure, now you're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of these left to go. Well, like I said, that multi-block, it, it just keeps going. Oh, look, those are both done. Lovely. One, two, three, four, five. Are you stuck? Why are none of them moving? Hang on. Did it try and mix the wrong things together? Mr. Multiblock. What have you done? Dude, you're making me look bad. What are you doing? You aren't the right two that goes together. Where are all the ingredients for everybody else? Okay, hang on. It's supposed to be xenon and europium. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, now I've got to give it a hot minute. Did I put the provider on blocking mode? Ignore the contents of the target inventory. Do not push crafting ingredients if the inventory contains a pattern input. Apparently I had not. Let's see if that works better. So that's going to prevent it from putting something in if it's already in the middle of a craft. Got it. Okay. See, now it's destroyed some of the ingredients because now it's saying it needs to craft nickel when before it didn't need to craft nickel. Before it had to craft tin. Now it says it's good on tin, but it's lost the nickel. Okay, so there's making that. Let's see if that works better. Thank you for that tip, JC. Alright. Hop over here. There goes number 3. There goes number 2. There goes number 4. And there's our unpredictable dust. Bingo. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that is going to allow us to make these in bulk, which goes towards this. Which this still needs us to be able to make this. Problem with making this. It requires antimatter pellets. Oh, that won't be so bad. Oh, wait. No, that's going to be bad. It needs 1,000 antimatter per pellet. Yeah. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So, about antimatter. So, we have our lovely setup over here. Yeah, womp womp, exactly. So, I have the setup. I have assembled it. I have got power going in from the steam engine. Let's see. From my power reactor from the steam engine, and 2 clips over here and over here from the power reactor. So I have power sources, 3 different power sources to send power over here. So I'm thinking, okay, we've got power. This is great. Power is a great thing. I've got a whole bank of the solar thing set up to process the nuclear waste to convert it into the polonium, which needs to go over here to get processed into this to make antimatter. This also seems great. We have our reactor, which takes the water and the fuel, which I've got 3.2 million millibuckets of fuel. Fuel we have. Oh, wait, there's also fuel sitting, I think, in the pipe here. So we've got fuel. We have lots of fuel. Fuel, not a problem. All right. I put an ultimate chemical tank on here to hold lots of steam, and it is set to dump the steam. Just get rid of the steam. We don't need the steam. So I came in here and I said, okay, let's set the burn rate to 5. Because I don't want you to blow up. Okay, so that seemed reasonable. Right? Seems reasonable. It's a little loud. Little loud. Okay. Taking care of that. Had to find it. So I'm like, okay, so this thing is going to fill up with steam. And so I'm like trying to remember what happens when it fills up with steam. Does it start to overheat and it starts to take damage? I can't remember. For the life of me, I can't remember. So I'm like watching it, and this is set to dump. I can't see it dumping. So it's like dumping, but not very quickly. He's just booking along here at this 475. It's full. It's not showing any damage. The coolant is stable. I don't know what this means. Does this mean I have a stable unit that I could walk away and leave it? And it's just going to generate stuff and it's not going to blow up? I don't know. I simply do not know. So these are doing their thing, processing away, right? But they are not producing fast enough. So this thing is just like on off, 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 on off. Of ridiculously sparkiness. And so I'm very slowly getting little ticks of antimatter. And I'm like, do I have a safe reactor that I could just leave this on 24/7 without it exploding? So if I turn that off and I take this up to the max of 10, and I activate. Okay, nope, 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 nope. So 10 is too much. It uses the coolant. Okay, so then the question is, can I fix that by increasing the number of inflows from my water here? Where is here? Okay, so now I've got 2. So the temperature went up to 577, but it's stable there. Do I have any more pipe? There isn't any there. Make some of you one of you. I need one of you. Okay, that's staying stable. I mean, we're up to 10. And there's actually polonium in the tank on occasion. You can actually see polonium in the pipe now. I don't think there is any actual polonium in the pipe. I think that's just a visual thing to let you know that that pipe is live. Oh no, there's actually nuclear waste in the activators on occasion, of very small amounts. Now I'm probably consuming fuel. I'm fuel negative. I mean, they're all backed up. Nothing's running because things are backed up. It's what I find odd. Why is this one not running? Where is its power connection at? Its power connection should be right here. Ooh. Okay, okay. It should not be off. Let's, okay. You're still feeling negative. Not enough room in output. Which that makes sense because this is full. Yeah, we can do that. So that one seems to be the slow point right now. the energy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Speed them in one at a time and see what it can handle. It's still negative. Still negative. Still negative. Oh, that was one too many. Wait, how did I end up with all of them? Oh, good grief. We were at 4, right? Oh, now there it's going up. There we're fuel positive. We're running at max fuel, coolant is stable, and we're at fuel positive. And we're up to 24 antimatter. I should probably go check our power. I may have broken some of our power by accident. I better go check. I'm just so used to having our power being so stable. Oh, yes, look. That is empty. Energy out of the steam engine is completely empty. Oh dear. That's not good. Yeah, I did it bad. I drained all the energy out of there too. That's a bad. You're coming back slowly. Although you should be on. good grief. No, I took it off. I took it off the SPS. I thought I did. Did I leave one on there by accident? Oh, snap. The weather might be bouncing around. Yeah, that could be. The weather might be bouncing around in his house right now. No, you're still in the corner. You're good. Okay. Phew. The entire surplus of that is gone. You should be going into... Why aren't you going into each other? Interesting. I thought you three were supposed to be all connected together. It says output. I know where that one wasn't draining. How very odd. I'm very confused, which is not hard to do. Oh, I have left one. No, because I put that one... That one was for this, so I got lithium dust. Which I believe I have processed all of that. We're good there then. I can take that one off. What other one do I have on? I do have another one on here. I have one on, but that's power. I have one that's yellow. There is not another one for the red sitting on here. I have a power one and I have a yellow one. I have a red one here. Because this one's filling up. Okay, so that makes sense. So good here. And we're up to 35. So it's just enough, barely, to keep a steady stream of nuclear waste going to produce enough polonium to keep this running to make antimatter very, very, very slowly. And it's now 6-5 Yankees in the top of the 8th. Ugh, so nerve-wracking. It's stable, which is good, which should mean I can just leave it running. And it will run 24/7, keep generating us a very slow but steady supply. And I am fuel positive. Which is good, so I'm not going to run out of fuel. What I probably need to do is make another power reactor to add more oomph to this. Just because other things that are on channel 1 are going to need power if this is sucking it all up. Slurp. Because because this is just slowly going to collect the antimatter, and then once it has enough, it's going to make us the antimatter pellet. That antimatter pellet quest gives us a second one. Those two antimatter pellets together are going to let me make the antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer, bleh, which that quest gets me 2 antimatter pellets, which remember I'll get 2 more for Grinch, 2 more for Akumadori, so that's going to get me 6, plus I'll have 2 more back here for Grinch and for Akumadori, so that's 8 antimatter pellets. The antimatter pellets can be turned back into antimatter with a chemical oxidizer. So that'll give me 8,000 antimatter. So if I can make 1,000 antimatter, I will have 8,000 antimatter. And I only need one millibucket of antimatter per unpredictable dust to get chaos dust. 1! I'll have 8,000. So, I just need to be incredibly patient to get my 1,000. And hope that this doesn't blow up. Please don't blow up. That's part of the reason why we made it in blue skies. It is daylight all the time. So I don't have to worry about day-night cycles interrupting the process of processing the polonium. It is day all the time. So we don't have that issue. We do have rain and snow, which can interrupt the process, but otherwise it's just going to be constant processing as long as my machine stays on and doesn't blow up. And I do have that whole area chunk loaded, so we shouldn't have any issues there. I made sure of that. So don't have any problems on that front. So we can check back before we go and see how we're doing. If we can be like at 100, if we can get like 100 a day, then that would be 10 days ish to get to 1,000, give or take. So we'd be there by the 14th or 15th. I bet this is trying to refill. Oh no, it couldn't be this one, because this one, that one's full and it's set on yellow. Not that one. That's a problem. could you be empty again already? Oh, Lord. This is not good. It is. It's getting used just as fast as it goes out. And I don't have any way of tracking where all of my ender gates are. Yeah. No, agreed. We're definitely going to need another reactor. Which I anticipated that when we were getting the SPS up. I thought we were going to probably need a second reactor to add to that because it was going to be a power hog. That is not a surprise. Okay. So we had talked last week. No, not last week. Last stream. That we should be able to finish this one up now so that we can get the check mark. So let's try and get that done. So we need 48 dark rune blocks. Oh, did I set those up in here? I did. Lovely. So let us start that craft. And then the other one is 16 rune blocks. There is that. Now, where would I have put the rest of these? Probably over by the chicken area, which is where the rest of this stuff is. And we're going to need to break some more of those lovely stones. Would you like to take a ride from breaking some of the Stella Arcanum and get it launched into the sky, Grinch? Cause I'm gonna go break a bunch. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh. I was asking, do you would like to play the game of excavating some of the Stella Arcanum and get launched into the sky? Because I'm going to go break some and you can watch me get launched into the sky and you can play the game too if you would like. Well, assuming I go up the stairs and not go under them. Okay. We'll do. Alright, so make sure I have my umbrella on You may not want to stand too close to the destruction zone. You're in the destruction zone. That's half a stack. That's also an interesting thought. Okay. Get ready, go boom. Oh, wait. I need a different pick. Not that one. That one. Why you scare me like that? Oh, no. This is the fun part. Prepare for launching. Oh, it launched you too. It's it. Show off. And you picked up all my stellarite, Mr. Magnet. No, that can't be right. There should have been like 35. Oh. It went to my dank. Never mind. I forgot about my dank. Nope. No. It was me. I forgot about my dank. I always forget about my dank. Okay. So I have 3. I need 12. Can you try something? Absolutely. Would you like me to give you some? I've got some on hand. Would you like some? You need a dozen, and then you want me to break it from the bottom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it? Oh my goodness gracious. You want me to launch you from the bottom of the pillar. Got it. All right, here we go. Launching. Here we go. Ooh! Okay, that launched me sideways. I didn't pick any up. Did you pick up 12? There you go. Okay. Now I can do... My dank, I love you, but you get annoying sometimes. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so there's the 12 blocks. Now I need 4 stellarite pieces so I can make the little discs that make things invulnerable. So I'm going to do a little bit more. Really? 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 You want me to break it from the... It's gonna launch me sideways. I'm not gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna run into the house. Well, let me do it in this way. At least I break it this way. I go sideways this way. Alright. Here we go. You're enjoying this, I can tell. Launching. Oh, jeez. Okay, that one went up and sideways. You went very high. Yes, we are enjoying blowing ourselves to Kingdom Come, but it works, so we're not going to complain too badly. Okay, so for 4 of these, I need that. Got that. I need polished darkstone, which I thought I had polished darks. I have bricks. Though that is insane. I've seen the hermits doing that. It's crazy. Where did I put the thingy? Here we go. Polished darkstone. Can that... No, it only wants to give me bricks. They've gotten legit crazy height. Okay, I need black stone. Those are bricks, just black stone. That'll work. Give me that. And of course it goes into my dank. Then I can come over here and I can say, give me polished black stone. Perfect. How high can you fly without dying? No, I don't believe there is a limit. That is correct. There's nothing like running into an oxygen limit or... There isn't a void limit up there or anything like that. Okay, so there's those. Then I need darkstone pedestal. Okay. Let's go here, and then I can click here. And we're making this. I'm gonna put that in there. Oh wait, which one am I making? Make sure I get the right one. It's the Arcane Darkstone Pedestal. Uni. He has done some crazy things in his time. That is for sure. Okay, so then I'm going to use this to go to my pattern terminal. So here I can scroll and find a safe place to put this pattern to use it. And then I can go back to the next terminal and put those in it. Yes. That is when we needed the admin account to take care of these things because is it snowing down here? No, here it is raining. But that makes sense that it would be colder at the higher elevation, and so up there it would be snowing. Did I have it? No, I didn't have it here. Well, where is the other components of this? Let's get my dark runes. That's not how you spell dark. Here are these. Put those down there. 24 polished darkstone. I just had those. I literally just had the darkstone. Where did it go? Here. Okay. There is the polished blackstone. So that's the bottom row. Then I need 4 arcane obelisks, which we can use the 4 that are right here. So that's taken care of. And then 8 arcane chiseled puzzle, which I think arcane chiseled puzzled darkstone. That is what's underneath these. So that's taken care of. 4 arcane polished darkstone. I think. Oh, we get those. Lovely. Arcane. Polished. Yes, there is definitely a thunderstorm here. Arcane polished darkstone. I need this, this. I had the polished polished darkstone. It's right there. What am I missing? Arcane polished. Polished darkstone with an arcane gold ingot in the middle. 4 arcane polished darkstone. Oh, I bet this is one of those that it doesn't like it in a crafting table like that. It wants to be made in these. No. Why is this not working? It wants polished darkstone from Forbidden and Arcanus, and I have polished blackstone from Minecraft. Blackstone, not darkstone. Thank you. I grabbed the wrong block. Oh my gosh, so much of the lightning. And I can't type. Darkstone. And, okay, enough of the trying to strike me with lightning. It's rude. Okay. Hey, let's try this again. Shall we? Oh, look, that works. Lovely. And we have things set on fire again. You went to 3,000, now you're falling. There's those, there's those. Okay, so we have that, that, and that. That. Arcane gold block. Okay, dude. He may be falling for a while, folks. Oh, got that. Okay, so I need 4 of the arcane darkstone pedestals. Arcane darkstone pedestals. I need 4 of those. I need the regular darkstone pedestals, and I need 4 of those. So I need 2 of these. Which I will throw those in there. Throw those in there. Welcome back to Earth. Or Twilight Forest equivalent of Earth. Hope you enjoyed your journey. Okay. Come back down. Okay, I need to use these in that with X-Petrified Orbs, Diamonds. Oh, I'm gonna have to use some of X-Petrified Orbs. Diamonds. X-Petrified Orbs and Diamonds. And of course they only stack to 16. Why would they do something helpful, like give us a whole real stack at a time? And of course, I put the pedestals in here, thinking I need them. No, not that I can think of. I think we took care of our projects this afternoon when we did our create automation building things, which I appreciate your help very, very much. So I need 4 of those diamond in the middle. So it will be 1, 2, 3 diamond in the middle. And then 1 of those. Sounds good. And then I need I'm going to need no experience. I need 1,000 blood, a soul, and some Oriole. Okay, so then I'm gonna need a soul. Soul. And I've already got 1,000 blood. Excellent. Which means I'm gonna need my hammer. And I already have some blood I have prepared, which we can Do that. And we can do that. We're going to need 4 of these, which means I'm going to need more of... Oh, no. 4 times 3 is only 12. Never mind. I was mathing badly. And my phone does not want to leave the game up for me here. And it's a final. Yankees win game 1, 6-5. But 5 runs is the most we've scored in the playoffs so far, so that's a good offensive production for us. Darn it anyway. Okay, let's go check out other games here. Meanwhile, the Vanderbilt fans are parading the goalposts down their main street, and they threw it in a river. Goodness gracious. Let's go find the game that JC cares about. Scores. Here. And here. Oh, wait, that game's late, isn't it? JC, your game doesn't kick off for another 30 minutes. How are you going to stay awake? You're not, there's no way you're staying awake for that game if it doesn't even kick off for another 30 minutes. All right, we are going to need our soul extractor, and we are going to need some soul sand. This is probably also true. JC is probably going to switch off from me and turn on the radio broadcast of the football game when he goes to bed. You know, how can I compete with his beloved Miami team? You know, I can't. Couldn't even try. Alright, one little ghosty. That's going to be a late kickoff for those kids. That'll be odd. I think we have to go out and play UCLA at UCLA. SMU ended up pulling off the upset against Louisville. I didn't see that coming. Poor Vanderbilt. Now they have to go buy new goalposts. Oh, and of course they don't stack. Because of course they don't. Okay. Do that, do that, do that. Oh, helps to put these in. Cat, come on. Bing, 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 bing. Now that. There will be some very drunk people there tonight. That's for sure. Washington and Michigan are in their rematch of their game, and it's tied at 17 with 12 minutes left in the game. Not gonna lie, I would love to see Washington win that. Okay, here is number 3. That goes in there, that goes in there. And one of these, and 1, 2, 3. Hammer, boom. The MVP of the Nebraska game has to be our punter because he got lit up on the first punt of the game and hurt his back. And yet he kept going out there trying to punt as best he could for the whole game. He had one blocked later in the game. They recovered it at the 2-yard line, and our defense managed to keep him from scoring. And then later in the game, they actually called a fake punt for our punter to throw the ball after he injured his back, and he threw a laser down the right sideline. It was gorgeous pass. And I'm just like, the man has no back, and you have him throwing a pass. Like, okay. But he made some gorgeous, gorgeous punts right when we needed them. It was crazy. I could not believe our defense came to play today. Thank goodness, because we needed them for sure. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We put these back in the system. I can dump those off. I'm gonna put those in my purple backpack. I can dump those back in the system. I can put that chest in there. I can put that in my purple backpack. I can put the test tube back in here. Okay, so now if I go in here for the arcane pedestal, and I need 4 of them. We're good to go. Give me 4. There is 4 of those. Lovely. And then we need an advanced forge. Okay, so I need a forge in the forge to upgrade it. Okay, so I need to make another forge, which so I have to remember how I made the forge. I put a smithing table in the middle and shift right click with the Moondapitor dust. Moondapitor dust. Do I really not have a smithing table? I thought for sure I would have grabbed extras of those somewhere along the line, but apparently not. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to grab this one. Put you down. And shift right click with you. Is it because these 2 blocks are empty? Arcane, polished, dark stone. And then I need... If I put you. Shift right click on the smithing table. Smithing table. Does it only work if the altar is empty? It just dawned on me. Oh, I can leave that down. Okay, so then we need to get those out of the dank. So that comes out, that comes out, that comes out. All right, how are we doing on... I have to start my aura over again because I took everything down. Alright, so you start over there. I probably lost, and I lost whatever blood I had in there too. It's frustrating. Okay, so the only thing I have left now is these. Okay, so I'm going to need to get the aura up, and I need to put a soul in, 5,000 blood, and 200 experience. Ooh, that's a lot of blood. That's going to be 2 of the tubes. Okay, so we're going to need our dagger. I'm going to put that away. And put those away, put that down. Extras of those, we can put those away, we can put that down. Here is the experience. And then course, I put the soul sand away, thinking I was done. No, of course I'm not done. One soul sand. Alright, yeah. Now we can put that away. Get my soul out of here and put it in here. That's gonna fill up while I go get the blood. Be right back. And then we'll be able to get the ingots lickety split. Assuming I can get over to the Mavage farm. There we go. No. Down we go. Get down. There we go. New Muff farm. Put those down where I can see them. I should put it back the way I found it. I hate when those little stink bugs park themselves on the ledge and shoot at me. Oh, it's so annoying. You all stay back there. Bad monsters. Okay. Get down. Okay. So now we'll put one of those in. I hate when it does that so much. Okay, the kids are down, dinner is done, now you can come play too. Yay! Awesome. Alright, empty test tube out. You're up to 19. Oh, well, you need to catch up. Now, I have 2 sweaters on the order board, but they have not given me their color choice information yet. So, I will be able to play again tomorrow, and I will do a bunch of quest cleanups. So, I'm hoping, like last time, I'll be able to knock out some of these, just finish up the quest type of trophies, and hopefully we'll get some more very soon. Okay, I need a bigger door here, obviously. Okay, so we need vanadium, and I forgot the other one already. It was vanadium and actinium. Vanadium and actinium. So, we're going to come over here and figure out what we need for them both. So, actinium here. Obviously, we don't have the dust. We don't have blocks. Don't have nuggets. Don't have plates. And we don't have ingots. So we cannot get it from dissolving any type of item. We're going to have to put things together to get it. So we need to find something we have in inventory already that can be added together. Iron and europium. Okay, and then how much of, okay, so I should write that down. So we've got iron and europium equals actinium. And then these are 16 to make a dust. And I need 2 ingots, so I need 32. So I'm going to need 32 iron and 32 so we can take 32 of you and 32 of you. It'll take a minute to put those in. Ooh, Washington scored. They're up by 7 with 6 minutes left. Now, it is throwing everything into the system, but that's fine. I don't mind. We're going to come over here to one of the compactors, which we can use either one of them. That's fine. We're going to unlock the recipe. We're going to pause it, and we're going to open the recipe selection, and we're going to do actinium. We want that one. We're going to lock the recipe. We're good to go. Now we just need to have actinium. There we go. So then we can put that in there. Resume. There is my dust. So all I need to do now is throw that dust into a furnace. It is going to cook it and give me my ingots. One down. Now the other one is vanadium. Gosh, there's a name we remember from DDSS days. Vanadium. So that one, we'll double check our dissolver. A block of bitumen. I do not have blocks of bitumen lying around. Emerald ore will make you that. Interesting. There's the bitumen. Emeralds will make you that. Interesting. So if we come in here and we look up emerald, if I grab that one, it says accepts any forged ores emerald. So which one do I have the most of? I got 20,000 of this one. So if I go to my dissolver, and we'll just test it with one. It's not accepting that one. Okay, so that's not an acceptable one. That's the Gems and Jewels Emerald. Let's try this one. It will take that one. Okay, so if I do that, all right, so let's go over here. Hop over here. Yeah, I can. I have got tons of the ore. So I might as well use the ore. I do not have anything for the barrel yet. So we'll go ahead and put that one in there. And then we can come down here to alchemistry and get our vanadium and chromium drawers, which of course have gone into my dank because of course they have. And they are both. Oop, no, I don't want you over there. Get over here. Have an axe. Use the axe. Thank you. Okay. Now we can get the frame drawer. You belong. There we go. And then we need to get our configuration tool and go lock, lock. Okay, great. Good. I just want to hop across. Yep. Okay. Now I can drop that. There's no way that's full already, is it? Really? Is it really? It's hard to tell from behind. We're going to come over here to the compactor. We're going to pause. We're going to go to here. We're going to do this for vanadium here. I'm going to unlock the recipe so we can select it. We're going to lock it out like this. Go ahead and drop vanadium in there. Unlock that so we can get our vanadium dust. Go ahead and get 4 of them. That way that one's done. Are you almost done? Okay. Yeah, as I expected, they are not coming into here. Which, that's okay. I will be able to transfer them over to here. The system has a higher priority, so everything is transferring to the other. Oh, and it's reading both sets of drawers. I'm going to have to figure out how to. Ooh, I'm going to figure that part out. Interesting. Because I don't want them going to Grinch's drawers. Grinch's drawers have top priority, but I don't want non-alchemistry stuff ending up over here either. Oh, interesting. Okay, we will have to ponder that one. Okay, let me head down to an oven. Oven. You take that one, you take that one. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so that leaves back up. Oh. I forgot you. I'm sorry. I have another one to go put down. That's okay. I will get to it. I will get to it. Okay, the other one we need is the stable ingot, which I do not believe I have a pattern for that one yet. I don't think we'll look. Have the semi-stable ingot, which I believe goes to make that one, so we'll make 2 of those. I do, and we use Moonlight and silly. Bleh. Ow! My ingot went boom. Well, that's bad. I haven't had one of them do that before. Okay, so stable ingot. I need a acid and mulite. Back to the lab. I do not believe we have programmed any of that in, but now we have the ability to do so. Down. Okay. Okay, let's see. May have to move some more of these things over. So we're gonna need we don't need that one anymore, so we can open recipe selection. Lock that one, because that's the A acid. It's hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. Okay, so we can move it. So, combiner. Let's see. Put those in there. Here are the previous ones that we made before. This, and this, and that. I can now put that, 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 and that. And that could go in. Oh, interesting. It will not let me put it in the drawers at the back. I have to put it in from the front. Where's my Krypton one? Oh, where is Krypton? Krypton. Krypton should have been a light blue. And I only have radon and xenon. Where is another light blue? That's weird. It's empty, locked, but it wasn't showing Krypton. Huh. Okay, that's just bizarre. Okay, we found Krypton. This is good. That was just weird. Okay, so there's the combiner. We're gonna need to add a combiner to our system. Oh, it didn't save the recipe, darn it. Okay, so here's that. We're gonna lock that recipe in. That's the acid. Then I'm gonna need this one over here. That one. And that one's going to be recipe beginning with M. Oh, it's not showing me one starting with M. Oh, M. Stop. Go here, 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 here. Mu light. Here, here. Mu light. That one. Lock recipe. Okay. So then we're going to need things. Going to need hoppers. barrels. Pattern providers. Cable. Okay. So now we're going to need ooh, we're gonna need more of these. Recipe. More of those, and then we're gonna need my pipe wrench so that we can get the contents out and back into the system. Out and back into the system. Okay. So now this one, I'm probably going to have to come and change the recipe to other things because these combiners get used for a lot of stuff. And I don't want to make a combiner for every single individual thing because that's just going to be too much, I think. I'm going to have an entire platform of combiners if I do that. Ugh. Okay, so let's make the recipe for the A acid. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to change to my pattern provider. And then we're going to go A acid. Here we go. So here's the recipe for that. Make that recipe. And we can just throw it right into the pattern provider because we are here. And then this one is for the mu light. We're already here. So we'll look up mu light. This one. That. And put you in here. Okay, so then the next thing is this gets used, see, in a combiner to make these semi-stable ingots. So I'm going to need to figure out how much am I making to make 2 stable ingots. So I'm going to need 32 of the A acid, and I need 16 of the mu light. And then I can reset one of the recipes to do the stable ingot. Okay, so we're going to do, this one is going to be 16, which I have the resources necessary to do it already, so we can go. And then that should, emphasis on should, get bopped in here, make it, and send it back to the system. Then we can go here and we can go A acid. Oh. I go acid, this one, and this one I'm going to need 32. Alright, so this one I do not have 256 hydrogen, which is a lot of hydrogen. So we need to figure out how do we make hydrogen. I don't think I have anything small yet on that side of the panel. I have calcium. So we can do this. Hang on. I have a lot of calcium. So what I can do is I can come over here and I can say if I go to fusion, it's over here. Okay, so fusion, if I break apart fusion, I get, that went very quickly. I think that was neon. That looked like neon. No. Was any, yeah, neon. I wonder why this, oh, I didn't connect this one back to the system. Oh, in this case, I'm glad I didn't connect it back to the system, so I can do this. Boom, boom. And we'll get, put you here, put neon here, and we need my locking tool to lock neon. Okay, so we know it's, now I lost it already. Calcium takes us down to neon. Neon is 10. 10 gets divided in 2 is going to take us down to 5. It's a long way to get down to 1, but it will work. We'll do neon. Takes us down here to green. That is boron. We'll put boron over here on top of, okay, lock you. Neon down to boron. So that was 20 down to 10 down to 5. And you are locked. Alright, back over here again. Boron. Boron splits in half, gives me helium and lithium. So we get helium, and we get lithium. Gets us 2 more. Boom, boom. We get another light blue. Here is helium, lock you, and then we get a purple. purple's going to go here. Okay. So now, helium is exactly what we needed. So this one gets us 2 of them, which is 3 and 2. Helium being the one we want because 2 obviously cuts down to 1. Get this down to 1. Which of course is our building block. Once we have a 1, we can literally just start adding 1 to every single element and build our way up to the end. It's just literally starting at the beginning and going 1 and 1 and 1, add 1, add 1, add 1, add 1, and we're done. Okay, so here is our helium and lock you. Okay, so that was helium down to hydrogen. Okay, so that is, needless to say, a very long path down to get there, but oh, carbon would have been faster. Carbon was only 6. Well, pooey on me. Wish I'd seen that sooner. Okay, so we're going to start with carbon. Oh well, we got a bunch of more blocks off the list. Okay, so carbon, we're going to do carbon use in the fission. 6 breaks us down to 3. We're going to click that and take the pattern. Okay, then we say use on the lithium fission breaks us down to helium and hydrogen, which this works out great because we're going to get hydrogen twice, once from here, once from here, right? And then we say use here, here, here. So we've got multiple sources of hydrogen. This is like an accidental byproduct, all coming off of our carbon to get us the hydrogen we need. Okay, so now to make our acid here, 32. Oh, that's interesting. It's because it's drilling backwards. It doesn't like this. Interesting. I told you how to make the helium with the lithium. Okay, fascinating. This is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do... Let's do 5. That's going to take a bit to run, but we'll just let that run through and give us the lithium. And then I'll cycle the lithium through, and then we should, I think, have the hydrogen. So that will give me a chance to have a little quick restroom break, stretch my legs. I want to get this check mark before we finish the stream tonight. So give me just a couple of minutes and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Transition. There we go. All right. Okay, we have oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles of lithium. So then I'm going to put the lithium in there next. Washington won. Yay. Refresh my scoreboard here. Dodgers are winning over San Diego. No surprise there. Mets with a crazy comeback earlier today to take a lead in that series against the Phillies. Minnesota upsetting USC. Ooh. So that's number 10 and number 11 and number 1 all losing today. Ooh. Tennessee is in a battle with Arkansas. Oh, you better go pay attention to that game. Only a 1-point game with 3.5 minutes left. Come on, Arkansas. That would be huge. How crazy would that be to have 2 top 5 teams losing the same day? Ooh. I may have made a little too much. Maybe just a smidge too much. Vision at least goes fairly quickly. Fusion takes a while. Okay. So that is making me helium and hydrogen. And this told me I needed for 32 of these, I need 256 hydrogen. So now this one I'm done with. So I can unlock the recipe, pause, open recipe selection, change this to stable ingot, lock the recipe, and then I can do this. So I can change that, do this, put that in there, and then we can do stable ingot here, 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 and here. I just have to wait until we have the ability to make the acid. Okay, so 256 would be 4 stacks. Tennessee's going to have to punt with 3:30 left in the game. Arkansas only needs a field goal to win this game. Ooh, boy. No, wait, that's not right. It's Suey. I know someone who is an Arkansas fan, and they would be extremely excited if Arkansas can manage to pull this one off. Oh my gosh. Waltz wants some loves. Oh my gosh. 13 yards on their first play. Still 3 minutes left. Come on, Arkansas. I'm sure I've made stable ingots before. I don't remember it going all wonky on me. And oh goodness. They're already down to the 22. And it's only 2.5 minutes left. Don't score too quickly now. You don't, you don't want to lose the game because you scored a touchdown too fast. I've seen that happen way too often. Voice of experience here. Having a nice stockpile of both hydrogen and helium will allow me to go through and just go bing 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 bing, make all of the rest of these elements and get that alchemistry check mark probably tomorrow while we enjoy District doing his Ragnamod 7 adventure. I believe the goal for District is going to Venus tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, today was Venus in FTB Skies. Oh, see, I can't keep your mod pack straight. Okay, so we are going to do the acid. Try this again. 32, there we go. Start. Okay, so this is going to be in this one here. Now it's going to take it a hot minute to load in the ingredients. Oh, you didn't make it? Oh no. Ran into too many squirrels, did ya? I mean, you did have like 3 rows of things you needed to work on. You were super focused. It was just a lot of work. Understandable. Game. You didn't leave room for the carbon, and you put too much oxygen in. You're putting too much in. Game. The recipe is locked. It shouldn't be able to put anything in the leftover space. Oh, dear God. That recipe lock apparently does not work as well as it thinks it does. It's a good thing I stayed here monitoring it. No. No. You are filling this very strangely. It's like you're not following the lock at all. Hey, we're back up to 64 million on the Flux network. This is good. I'm glad to see that is filled back up. I am not happy that this cannot fill correctly. I did not think I was going to have to babysit this. Arkansas takes the lead. Touchdown Arkansas with a minute 17 against number 4 Tennessee. Oh my. Okay, so now I should be able to. There's my 32. So now I should be able to do stable ingot, doing 2, go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this one. See, now look, that filled up nice. Exactly the right blocks. I spoke too soon. Oh no. Why isn't this combining? Semi-stable ingot, acid, mullite in the combiner. Oh. Oh man, now I have to pull that out quick. Whew. Phew, that was fast. Here's my stable ingot. Oh my goodness, that was an adventure. That was an adventure. Okay. I need 6 pedestals. I need darkstone pedestals. And I used mine. I need darkstone pedestals again. Okay. Got it? Oops. that. I need tier 1 pillars. There's 3. Hang on. And of course it's going to end up in my deck again. Oh, no, that didn't. That time I thought it did. Oh, that one did. I really need to put that away. Got a parking spot for it. Four. I don't dare put it away because I've had my games crash before when I've done that, and then I like get stuck in a loop, and we like ain't got no time for that. Tss. Don't want that. Oh, don't tell me we're out of that again. Oh no! How? My gosh, they've managed to make it all the way down to the Arkansas 20 with 11 seconds left. They're down by 5. No, did Arkansas really score too soon? Are they going to hang on? Oh, the drama. The drama. Can Arkansas hang on? No, polished dark stone. Down to 6 seconds. Oh my gosh. They're not even my team, and I'm nervous for them. That'd be crazy. 2 top 5 epithets and 4 of the top 11? That's crazy. Okay, so then I'm going to put this in here. Polished dark stone. Grab that. Okay. Here. Oh my gosh, there's 6 seconds left. I'm so nervous. Okay, that's 4. 5. I'm gonna have to make more of these. Ugh. Darn game. It's okay. I can do it. Six. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that goes in the middle. And I need the hammer. Hammer. Boop. Oh, look at the colors. All right, those colors are very cool. Final! Arkansas wins! There goes another pair of goalposts. Those Arkansas students are going to be tearing down the goalposts, and they'll be marching down for, whatever the name of that street is in Fayetteville. What's the, whatever the name of it. I can't remember the name of the street. Whatever that main drag is down in Fayetteville, where all the bars are, there will be goalposts marching down that street. There's checkmark 17. 17. We get a taco. Not sure what the significance of said taco is, because that has absolutely nothing to do with Forbidden and Arcanus. But, okay. We'll take the taco. It's also a food we haven't eaten before, so we'll move that to the first slot. And then we will go to progression. Find Forbidden and Arcanus. Where is it? Here. Boom. Boom. And I get another mini-me in armor. Boom. Boom. Love mini-me in armor. Okay, and we need a sun. Sun. Sign. Okay, Forbidden and Arcanus. And today is 10/5 at 2024. 17. Now, go back to Forbidden and Arcanus. I'm gonna have to I think cut down these trees. And I think I need more pedestals. And it looks like these have one. No, there's 4. 4 pedestals and 4 of these. That's... I think I'm going to cut down those trees and set this up next to my tier 1 normal. Yeah, I'm going to need 4 more of these. Oh, JC, I hope you're in bed. Cal is up on Miami 14-7. Dixon Street! That's the name of it. Dixon Street. Yes, the goalpost is going to have a parade down Dixon Street tonight. There will be some very happy people. Dixon Street. See, I should have remembered that. Okay. Put that and that away. And I can put that away. And I put that and that away and that away. And I can put that away. Okay. So tomorrow during district stream, I'm going to go to town on making all of the elements, filling all of these in. It should just be a matter literally of taking lithium, adding 1 to get beryllium, carbon, adding 1 to get nitrogen, and just working my way down the table until I have all of the elements. And then adding them to my wall of elements. And then we should be good. There are some of these that are marked, it says radioactive. Like, I don't know if those are ones I need to be worried about. Like, I don't think any of these are dangerous to handle. Like, I hope not. Because that would suck. Like, I have no idea what some of these are. I don't know what any of these mean. Like radium. Radium, I think, is radioactive. Barium, I think, is radioactive. Like, I know uranium is. I don't know where that one is. Anyway, I will get these knocked out. Because it is already 10:30. And, you know, District needs to get to bed at a reasonable hour. He's streaming tomorrow. But before we end the stream, we should go check on our antimatter production and see how we're doing. The multi-blocks are still standing. This is a plus. Everything looks good there. Holy cow, we're up to 173 antimatter. We're already up to almost 200. That, like, far exceeds my expectations. If we're already up to 200, and that was just in 3 hours. We'll have 1,000 by tomorrow? Assuming nothing bad happens overnight when this resets on the server server reset? hopefully JC hasn't had any issues with his on the server nightly reset. I'm hoping. That would be the only thing. I am lost with the packagers from Decursio. I am lost with the packagers from... You haven't had any issues with your reactor? That is very, very good. Happy days, happy days, happy days. You probably have like a max size reactor. I have a little baby one. But I'm just hoping to get a single 1,000 antimatter, because with the quest rewards I get, I will have enough to be working on the chaos dust. Do you mean these packager unpackagers? Yeah, we've got this working for Ultimate Stew. The way we had to do it was to set it for the... Okay, so what we did is set the table type to the extreme crafting table, or right to the Avaricia crafting table, and then I had to manually load in each of the 81 ingredients into the table and save the pattern. And then put it in the packager and unpackager. Because it will not pull the recipe in correctly for the Avaricia table. So I had to... Yeah, we tested it every which way. We even... I don't know if you were around for the stream. We tried building a 9x9 crafter, mechanical crafter. We built a 9x9 mechanical crafter. No, not over here. Over here. No, I was right the first time. It's over here. And put the recipe in and ran it, and it came down to the bottom, and it pulled it together like it was going to craft, and then spit all 81 items into the world, and it crashed. Because we had all those items go into the world, and it went and it crashed. It tried, though. It did try to run the 9x9 through the mechanical crafter. It tried. It made a very good faith effort. So, I have not yet set up the Infinity Gem. It was very funny. I very patiently put all 81 of those ingredients into the crafters, and then it crashed. But it was a good faith effort. It was a good faith effort. But yeah, that's how we had to do it. So that's what I ended up doing on the Infinity Gem is I just sat there and transferred the items into the crafting table itself and crafted a stack of them. So I've got a stack plus 2, I think, from quest rewards. Because I'm not sure how many we're going to need, so I just did a stack all at once. But I just manually put the whole thing in there. And now I have a stack and 2 of the Infinity Gems. But that's one of the things I need to do is I need to come in here and bring my disk drive things back over here and load up the Infinity Gems and do the same thing. But that means I have to pull the ores for all of the Master Miner gems and convert them into gems. And I haven't had time to do that. I've been working on so many other things. So many other things. Yeah, we tested everything else we could think of, and none of it was working. Because I desperately wanted to avoid having to do it manually, and it's like, no, this is the only thing that's gonna go. Okay, we give up. This is what we're gonna have to do. This is what we're gonna have to do. So. But hey, I've got my... Nope, wrong thing. I've got my automation for the unpredictable dust is done. So we are ready for that. We just need the antimatter and the machine to process it in, and we will have chaos dust. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Oh, I need to not have this run. Where is the... Yes, okay. I have turned off the line for now, so now this should not eat all the blaze cakes up. We're good there. Downside of that is it's not going to produce any more of the doubt fluid, but that's okay. I can turn this back on when I'm back on tomorrow. I just don't want it burning through 20,000 of these while we're sleeping, because that would suck. I mean, we've got 200,000 of them, but I don't want to be wasteful. That would be rude. Oh, goodness gracious. So, very, very, very happy with getting another check mark, which is awesome. We'll get that assembled, and then we'll need to figure out how to use it. Not sure how long that's going to take to figure out how to use it, but we'll at least have it. Because they wouldn't have it in here if we weren't meant to use it. And then we have our alchemistry stuff hooked up to the network and automated, which is great. Many of the machines are now hooked up, automated. We have, oh, we can take these off now. Hang on, let me grab you, and you, and you. and then we will grab you. Maybe I'll grab you. Hang on. You. Hang on. That one is in the pipe. Dang it. Come here. Okay, well that one's going to stay there. It won't run if it doesn't have all three, so it should be fine. It will be fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put those downstairs. These will be my essence to use for generating more should I need them. We have so many. So many. How many did we end up with? We should check that. ESSENT. 141,000, 142,000, 175,000, 141,000, and 142,000. I think I'm good. I somehow I have the feeling we're good. I think we'll manage somehow on those. And if we need to, I will hook that back up. But I don't want those causing the system lag if I can help it. And I will take the obsidian chicken down because we have obsidian, or we have our diamond production turned off. We are sending our production of coal balls into inventory so we can start saving those up for singularities. So that gives us all of these for singularities. They're done. And I have everything for that singularity batch. Those are done. So that's 2. I just need to be able to make these. I just need to be able to make these. And then we can have our neutron collector. We're so close. So close. I just want my neutron collector. Just want my neutron collector. We need 4 of those, and the only thing we're missing are the chaotic cores. That's it. We can't make these until we have these. We can have those once we have our cash chicken. So close. So close. Well, that is where I'm going to call it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on Ragnamod 7. I am glad you were able to join me for tonight. We will be back next weekend. It is a nice. You just got your neutron collector or the chaos core or your chicken? Yeah, 'cause you beat the Chaos Dragon today. So lucky. If we have that, you have your chaotic chicken. Nice. If we can have 1,000 antimatter by tomorrow, I will be able to make the pellet, make the synthesizer. Then Grinch and I will have our pellets, we'll be able to convert them back into antimatter liquid. And then get this machine up and running to be able to process our dust. And then I will be able to start processing that dust into shards. Then it's just going to be a matter of how many of those shards can I make. So, who knows? Maybe by the next time we see each other, I will also have a chaos chicken. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. 8,000 antimatter should be enough, or really darn close to it, to get me enough shards. Plus, I'll still be producing antimatter in the meantime. And I won't need to crystallize that into pellets anymore. It can go straight into a tank to be used for chaos shards. So, I don't know. We will see. We will see. I'm shocked we've gotten 200 already in 3 hours. That's producing way more than I expected. So, I'm feeling much more optimistic about getting that first 1,000 than I was at the beginning of the stream. So, fingers crossed, by morning, I might even have enough to get moving, and if I can convince Grinch to log on, I can get his rewards out of it, which would make me very happy. So, we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed for me. And it is Royals and Chiefs on Monday evening, so I will definitely be attached to a television, and with the if I only have the 2 sweaters and I don't have to be knitting, we'll hopefully have more streams during the next week. So, with that, everyone have a great rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, depending on where in the world you may be. Greg, enjoy the rest of your gaming evening. District, don't stay up too late. We'll see you tomorrow for your Ragnamod 7 stream. Everyone be sure to check out District Spark. He is on the quest for 1,000 followers. He is very, 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 very close. And then we get a 24-hour stream. So if you are not following him, do go give him a follow and push him over the top there. We are eagerly awaiting that 24-hour stream. With that, I am off to bed myself. Good night, everybody. Thank you again for hanging out. Later!